Okay, we're working on. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Mike from Gear Specialist, and we're working on this badass Jeep here. You like this? I haven't looked under the hood, but look at this. What's that say? Supercharged. But anyway, it's a badass Jeep. It's got a Dana 44 under it here. You can see we've already disassembled it to see what we got going on. Over here. Here is, oh, got to get the beer can out of there, man. Come on.
It's empty, so it don't
Oh,
count.
it's empty, so it didn't count. Anyway, you can see he trashed the pinion. It's had its better days. Here's carrier, which thing, oh yeah, plus we have a broken part of our ring gear there. Anyway, we got some bearing issues too. But anyway, you can see it's just an open differential. So we'll see what we're gonna do here. His wheel bearings, oop, right there. They look pretty decent. I think it'll be all right. You know, of course, you can see a bunch of wear on that inner pinion bearing race right there, if you can see it. And oh, plus we dug the pieces of the ring gear out too, which were right here. There's the rest of the pieces of the ring, or of the pinion rather. Sorry. But anyway, badass Jeep. We're gonna get some parts coming, and we're gonna show you how to build it. Okay, so we're back to working on our Jeep here. We got this is we're way behind on this job. It's been cold. As you see, I got a sweatshirt on. That's never good. When mid-Florida, we shouldn't be wearing sweatshirts. But anyway, so we're getting ready to get going on our Jeep. We got a brand new ring and pinion. Mike has already Loctited it, put it together. We've already pressed our side bearings. There are no shims under the side bearings on the pinion here. That's our outer pinion bearing. This is what I want to show. This is what delayed this job forever, by the way. This is a crush sleeve. This is a solid state crush sleeve. So you can see we got a couple of shims and then our main solid state. Let me show you how to do this. This is the old one right here. You see this is all crappy. When you measure this, set your solid state up as close to that crush as you can, but just a little bit bigger. You see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm about 2/1000ths larger than that one. I'm doing that on purpose because when I go to tighten my pinion up, you know, I want to be too loose where I've got to reduce those shims down. I don't want to be too tight right off the get-go, because you know you can damage bearings, because we're gonna put 250 pounds on this. But this is the main thing what I'm trying to say. You see that ring, or that pinion gear is broke right there. Anytime you see that, especially on an application like this, you have got to replace this with a solid state. That'll prevent that from happening, because it's going to hold that pinion so much tighter. I mean, a guy can make an argument that all of them should be solid state, but it takes a lot more time and effort to do it this way. So, but if you have an application like this where you're running a 488 gear with monster tires on it, I highly recommend you go to solid state. But today we're going to have maybe some videos, not a lot of talking. I got to get this thing put together. I don't have a lot of time today. So stay tuned, you see some good stuff. Okay, so we got our Jeep all done. Badass Jeep. We put a Yukon locker in it, a Motive 488 gear, a Yukon solid state, of course a Yukon bearing kit. Anyway, this baby's ready to roll. This is the one that went solid state, and I said it in my video once before, but I want to tell you, whenever you have a truck like this with tires like this, you cannot use a standard crush. You've got to go to a solid state, because if you don't, you'll end up with pinion teeth ripped off, which is exactly what happened to this Jeep, okay? So the guy that built this rear end originally, he did a relatively good job, because it was set up pretty well, but you know, an extra 50 bucks and maybe an extra hour, and it'll prevent that pinion from snapping like that. But anyway, come on close. I want to show you this Jeep a little better. Just take a quick look inside this thing for a minute. It's supercharged. Badass. one of the best Jeeps I've seen in here, and we see a lot of them. This guy spent a lot of time and money. Anyway, a customer's actually standing right here. You want to say hi? Yep. All right, there's our customer petting my mellow wall. But anyway, all right, badass Jeep. Stay tuned for the next one.